I've seen people get told off. I remember in training, a boy fell over and an instructor was like, "Are you okay, number?" I can't remember his number, but because everyone's numbered. And he got up and said, "Yeah, I'm fine," instead of saying, yes sir. And he got shouted at for that.
I think some of them get a bit of a shock when they come. I mean, obviously they know of the discipline. I think the discipline is quite renowned, and I think it's hugely important. So they realise, when we say we don't expect them to talk, we won't ask them twice. The whole structure of the programme gives them a significant amount of confidence, the ability to follow instructions, improves their organisation, things like that. It is very much more than the tennis.
It's actually a longer process than you might think. So we start probably from the preceding October. We'll start out with perhaps up to 60 students coming along for an introductory session to hear a bit more about it, and that's focused at the beginning of year 9.
Over the course of 3 or 4 months, where we try and identify the students who have the most promise, the most potential, and offer the most skills that we could put forward for the Wimbledon ball-boy and ball-girl selection programme.
Every team's got 6 BBGs in. There's one captain in the team. Within the 6 there's 4 bases, so those are the guys at the back, and then there's 2 centres who pick up the balls at the net.
What you can see from our training and our discipline is much more disciplined here. I assume we do a much better job here really, because everyone's so on the ball. You're trained for months and months.
It's very military. They still have parts of marching on court and making sure that everything's strict. For example, in our training we do a warm-up, which is running around the court.
Ready, go!
Doing star jumps and burpees, which is very military, and then we have to do a stand position at the end, but it's amazing and I thoroughly enjoyed it.
I had to get my hair cut shorter, chewing gum instantly cut, jewellery instantly cut, double knots on your laces everywhere you walk. You have to walk in single file, you can't talk to other people when you're walking from court to court.
When it comes to wearing our wristbands, they have to be in the centre. Same with our socks, the polo has to be on the outside.
You have to be snappy, so your arm has to go up straight away. The player will look at you. As you make eye contact, you have to release the ball 2/3 of the way in between you and them. And then you signal that you have no balls left by placing your arms 20 degrees outwards with your thumbs inwards. And then as soon as they turn, you go back into your stance. There are quite a few trainers. They're all circling around while you're on court and they watch you with their clipboards and they score you. An easy mistake to make would be, if you're a captain, I would say would be doing a ball change, because it's so easy to send the balls to the wrong end. There's an odds and evens rules, so when it's even, the balls have to change ends, but when it's odd, the players change ends. So adding up the games in your head and then working out what way you're sending them is quite an easy mistake to make.
They say, is it hard? That's one of the main questions I get. I also get, is it fun? And of course it's fun. I mean, it's a lot of training that we have to do and a lot of knowledge and practice that goes into it, but it all pays off when we get to the championships and it's so amazing.
After Wimbledon you find yourself calling everyone Sir and Miss. It looks amazing on your CV. If you've got Wimbledon ball-boy on there, that would help me. I suppose that would help me a lot really. You hear so much, you'd find it would change the way you act and the way you behave.